All right, dear children, welcome back to the class. We'll have a discussion. Are you able to see the screen? If you're able to see the screen, just confirm by saying yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, all right, dear children. So as you know, in Kalparuksha classes, we follow step-by-step process to build all the concepts. Yes, step-by-step process is a must thing for us, and we keep on doing that entire year. Yes, all right. Already so many videos are uploaded on YouTube also. You can watch them there also. All right. In the description of this video, I will be giving all those chapter videos also. All right. So today we are running this SSLC MCQ series, and today's target is pair of linear equation in two variables. Are you ready for this journey of pair of linear equation in two variables MCQ, dear children?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, all right. So let us try to understand all the concepts and see them one by one. Okay. Do this question, all of you. Tick the answer. A pair of linear equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0 are said to be inconsistent. Inconsistent means what? The meaning of inconsistent is like no
Option
solution,
B, sir.
right? Yeah.
Option B.
No solution. Yes, all right. So thank you. So option B is correct answer, because no solution means this is the condition. So you have to understand about this consistent and inconsistent. What do you mean by consistent? Consistent means one solution or infinitely many solutions, no? Right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So one solution or infinitely many solutions means that is consistent. Inconsistent means no solution. That's why for no solution, this is the option what we have. Clear, dear children? First question is very clear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to next question. Look at this second question. Graphically, the pair of equations 7x minus y is equal to 5, 21x minus 3y equal to 10 represent two lines which are intersecting at one point, parallel, intersecting at 2 points, and coincident. Just check this.
Parallel.
See, to keep the, yes, all right. So everybody must be knowing the standard form, no? So what is the value of A1 there? Value of A1 is 7. What is the value of B1? B1 is like -1. And C1 by keeping there also you can compare, no issues. That is 5. And A2 is equal to 21. And B2 is equal to -3. And C2 is equal to, what is the value of C2? C2 is equal to 10 it is. Now 7 by 21, a1 by a2 is like 1 by 3, and -1 by 3, -1 by -3 is like 1 by 3, and b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2 means no solution. No solution means they must be parallel, no? So that's why this is the option. Correct, dear children? Second question, is it clear? Yes? Don't send your messages in the chat section. Try to answer, try to respond by saying it. Try to speak to me. Is it clear, dear children? Second question.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. So definitely based upon these things, A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, and A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, and similarly A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2. Based upon this, definitely one MCQ will come for sure. 100% it will come. Okay, dear children? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I hope it is clear. Okay. Let us move on to third question. Do this question. The pair of equations 3x minus 5y is equal to 7 and minus 6x plus 10y equal to 7 have. Directly you can compare, dear children. No need to bring it into normal. I mean, equal to 7 is also there. That also you can do. No issues. A1 equal to what is there? 3. B1 is equal to -5 is there. And C1 is equal to 7 is there, no? All right. Now similarly A2 is equal to what is there? -6 is there. B2 is equal to what is there? 10 is there. B2 is equal to 10. And C2 is equal to what is there? 7 is there, no? Correct, no? Now check, 3 by minus 6 means it becomes minus 1 by 2, and minus 5 by 10 means it also becomes minus 1 by 2, and 7 by 7 means 1. So 7 by 7 is 1, like A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2 means no solution, no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
What is the correct answer? No solution, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, all right. So I hope it is clear. Any doubt to anyone? Please tell me. Any doubt to anyone so that I can just confirm?
No, sir.
No, right? So I think this question is very, very clear. Now, should I be using black color or red color? Just confirm, dear children. Black or red?
Red, sir.
Red. Red will be better, I think. Okay, all right. All right, dear children. So let me go to fourth question now. See this question. If a pair of linear equations is consistent, what do you mean by consistent? Consistent means one solution or
Option B.
infinitely many solutions, no? So that means one solution means always coincident. No, it won't be right, because it consistent means one solution can also be there. Parallel means no solution, no, it won't come. Always intersecting, no. Intersecting or coincident, it is correct, no? Option D is correct, right, for this? Yes or no? One solution means intersecting. Infinitely many solutions means coinciding. So that's why it is correct. Is it clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let me move to, I mean, the questions will, on MCQ questions will roam around this only. Consistent, inconsistent, all those conditions and all. Okay, look at this question. The pair of equations x equal to 0 and x equal to 5 has. Now, if only one variable is coming like this, means you have to draw the graph and you have to check, okay? Now look at this, dear children. This is the y-axis and I'm going to have x-axis also here. Okay, x equal to 0 means how the graph will come. Look at this. This is the y-axis means, right? So this is the x equal to 0 means this is the graph, no? X equal to 0 means here on every point on y-axis, x will be 0, right? So that's why x equal to 0 means this is the graph, no, dear children? Yes, this line represents x equal to 0, right? This black line, what I'm drawing now. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. X equal to 5 means how it will be. For example, here I have 5. So x equal to 5 means this will be the line, no? X equal to 5 you have learnt in 9th standard also. In 10th also I have explained you. X equal to 5 means, look at this. X is 5. Here also you go, it is 5. Here also 5. Here also 5. Why is changing? That's why x equal to 5 graph come like this. Now these are parallel to each other. Parallel to each other means no solution, no? Everybody got it? How to answer for these kind of questions? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Yeah, this is a very general question. It is not specifically from a pair of linear equation in two variables. It is a general question which you should be having idea about. I hope it is fifth question is very clear to all of you. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all right. So let me move to sixth question. Do this question. The pair of equation x equal to -4 and y equal to -5 graphically represent lines which are intersecting at -5, -4, intersecting at -4, -5, intersecting at 5, 4, intersecting at 4, 5. Do this question, all of you. Again, it's very simple. Yes. Again, draw the graph, y-axis and x-axis. Yes, I think you got it. Someone has got it, I guess. Yeah. So this is like a x-axis and y-axis. It is there. X equal to -4. How it comes? This is like -4, no? -4 is here, and x equal to -4. The graph comes like this, no? X equal to -4. This is the graph, no? This is the graph of x equal to -4, right? Yes, dear children. Correct, no? So this graph, it goes up to infinity. This is x equal to -4. How y equal to -5 will come? Y equal to -5 means here it has to come, no? Y equal to -5. Y has to be fixed. Y equal to -5 is fixed means Just go like this. So this is the graph which is like y equal to -5. Now, is it clear, dear children, how I am drawing? Are you understanding all these points? Y equal to -5. Now these graphs, they are intersecting at this point, no? This point. Look at this point. What are the coordinates of this point? Like, look, if you look at it, x-axis, it is, sorry, I'm really sorry. X equal to -4 has to come this side, no? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay. Once again, let us see this. This is y-axis. Yeah. This is x-axis. X equal to -4 means how it comes? -4 is here, no, dear children? -4 is here or not? So that's why x equal to -4 means how it comes. The graph is like this, no? Is this the graph for x equal to -4? Yes or no? Tell me. Confirm it, dear children, quickly. Yes or no? Then y equal to -5, how the graph will be? Here will be -5, no? Y equal to -5. Here is the -5. So just, I mean, put one line here. So this is like y equal to -5. So x is changing, but everywhere y is -5. This is y equal to -5. Now they are meeting at one point here. What are the coordinates of this point? If you check it from origin, the coordinates of this point is like -4 and -5. No, the coordinates of that point will be -4, -5. So they are going to meet where? They are going to meet at -4, -5. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Once again, let me. I'm not getting into this answer. If I say x equal to 4, where this graph will come? This is y-axis. This is x-axis. X equal to 4 means here somewhere x is 4. In that you have to draw one parallel line to y-axis. That is the graph of x equal to 4. Do you know this? If you know this, then this will be easy for you. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, if I say, let me say one graph to you. Okay, let me give you one example of graph. If I say y equal to a, how this graph will come? Y equal to a means you have to draw the graph y-axis and x-axis. Y equal to a means, look at this, y equal to a. Y means a, right? So just make one point a here, then draw one parallel line to x-axis. So this is the graph of y equal to a, because x can change everywhere. Wherever you go, x will change, but y should not change. So this is the meaning of it. Everybody got it? How to draw?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. All right. I think this answer is known to you. So this is -4, -5, no, intersecting at -4, -5. So just try it one more time. I have explained you already. Try it one more time after the class. Okay. All right, dear children. I'm moving to next question now. 7th question. Do this question. For what value of k do the equations 2x minus 3y plus 10 equal to 0 and 3x plus ky plus 15 equal to 0 represent coincident lines? Coincident means you must be knowing the condition, no? So what is that? This is the first equation. That is like 2x minus 3y plus 10 and 3x plus ky plus 15 equal to 0. That means you just find out 2 divided by 3 is equal to, yeah, minus 3 divided by k is equal to, next one is like 10 divided by 15, correct? Yeah, from this you find out the value of k here by using first and second. K is equal to, it becomes minus 3 into 3 divided by 2, and that is equal to minus 9 by 2. So here is the answer, minus 9 by 2. Clear, dear children? I hope it is clear. 7th question. Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Shall I go to next question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. All right, dear children, you have to solve it. The 8th question. I will give some time from now onwards. If the lines given by 2x plus ky equal to 1 and 3x minus 5y is equal to 7 are parallel, then the value of k is. They're parallel. Parallel means you know the condition. Yes. I have to do 2 by 3 is equal to k by minus 5, no? And that is not equal to 1 by 7. What to do with that not equal to? Just leave that. Then value of k will be 2 into minus 5 divided by 3, and that is equal to minus 10 by 3. Everybody got this answer? Just check.
Yes, sir.
Very simple it is. Now no need to compare it with a1x plus b1y plus or equal to c1. No need of all those things. Okay, just directly do it because these are MCQs now. All right, dear children. If written paper was there, then I would have done like this. Is it clear for everyone? 8th question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So fine. Let me move to 9th question. Do this question. This is a little bit important, and then I think you haven't seen this kind of question. One equation of a pair of dependent linear equation. Dependent linear equation means what? Dependent means this equation, whatever is mentioned here, this equation and one more equation among these are dependent on each other. Correct? That is the meaning of it, no? One equation of a pair of dependent linear equations. I mean, one of the equations they have given, this is the equation. And they are asking you the second equation will be, and that second equation and first equation should be dependent on each other by one or the other method. Yes. Now look at this. Let me explain this to you. 2x plus 5y equal to 3 is there, and 2x plus 5y equal to 6 is there. Are they dependent? No, right? I mean, dependent means how it is. No. For example, if you multiply 2 to this whole equation, if you multiply 2, what this equation becomes? That equation becomes 4x plus 10y is equal to 6. No. Correct?
Option
No?
D.
Now, yeah, correct. So you got it right. Option D is correct answer. So if you multiply with 2, what I'm going to get? 4x plus 10y equal to 6. Now these two equations, what I'm putting them in round, they are called dependent equations. Now if you multiply with 3, then it becomes 6x plus 15y is equal to 9, no? So then these two becomes dependent. So that is the meaning of dependent equations. Now in this, look at this, 2x plus 5y, they have just kept it like this. And instead of 6, they would have put 3, means they're dependent. Same equations they are. But right now they have changed it to 6. Here they have multiplied with 2, but not here. So with multiplied with 2 means it would 4x plus 10y is equal to 6, then it would have become dependent equation. Now it is not. Okay. Now look at the second equation. 2 to 3 they made, then 5 to they kept 5 only, and 3 to 3 they kept 3 only. That's why this is also not correct option. Here 2 into minus 5 they have done, it has become minus 10. And 5 into minus 5 they have done, that is like minus 25, that is also okay. But 3 is that side, and if you take this 15 that side, it becomes minus 15, no? It becomes minus 15. Here also they multiplied. Yes, look at this question. Yes, look at the third option, dear children. Try to understand it. Whatever this is there, no. Let us write it in simple form, or I mean, as it looks, no. Try to write this equation also in that form. Okay. Now, if you write how it looks, minus 10x minus 25y is equal to minus 15, no. Yeah. Here they have multiplied minus 5. Here also they have multiplied minus 5. And here also they have multiplied minus 5, then it is correct option or not? Just think about it, whether this is correct option or not. We will see about the D option also. Don't worry about that. Now, is this correct or not? Tell me. Option C is correct or not? Because this minus 10x minus 25y plus 15 equal to 0 can be written as minus 10x minus 25 is equal to minus 15. And here they have multiplied 2 into minus 5. 2 into minus 5 means minus 10. 5 into minus 5 means minus 25. Then 3 into minus 5 means I got minus 15. Srujan, is this correct option or not? Is this also correct option or not? D is also right. I know that. Is it correct? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now look about the fourth option also. Now 2 into 5 they have done and they got 10. 5 into 5 they have done, they got it. 3 into 5 they have done, they got 15. This is also correct. This is also correct or not? Both are correct, not dear children? Yes? They are dependent on each other, no? Both C and D. So this is there must be some other option E like both C and D. Clear, dear children? Is it okay? Have you understood this, all of you? Srujan, did you got it? I mean, did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
How to do? Yeah. So both are correct, no? Just check. I mean, if you send this 15 this side, it becomes minus 15. No, 0 minus 15 is minus 15. 2 into minus 5 is minus 10. 5 into minus 5 is minus 25. 3 into minus 5 is minus 15. So just, it is all about multiplying with minus 5. Okay, whole equation. And if you check here, 2 into 5, 10, 5 into 5, 25, and 3 into 5, 15. So that's why both the options are correct. Now, if you understood, everybody understood this, then say yes. All of you should say yes. If you
Yes,
understood
sir.
this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. How about other people? Other people are there or not? Okay. Let me get back to them after 10th question. Let us see 10th question. Okay. Do this 10th question, all of you. If x equal to a, comma y equal to b is the solution of the equation x plus y equal to 5 and 2x minus 3y equal to 4, then the values of a and b are respectively. Basically, they are saying x equal to a is a solution and y is equal to b is also solution. And they are asking you the value of a and b. So that is like they are trying to confuse you. Just find the solutions of these equations. No, what are the equations given? What is the equation given? X plus y is equal to 5. No, what is the other equation? 2x minus 3y equal to 4. No, just find their solutions. Then you will get this x equal to a means that value of a will get. Do you know how to solve this? Elimination method. Shall we use elimination method, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just multiply with 2 and multiply with 1. So it becomes 2x plus 2y is equal to 10 and 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. So subtract them. If you subtract, it is minus, it is
Option
plus,
D.
and it is minus now. Okay, all right, thank you. So this is like 2x get cancelled. 2y plus 3y is like 5y. 5y is equal to 6. Correct, no? Then y is equal to what? Y is equal to 6 by 5. Now the no need to find x now. Nowhere y is like 6 by 5. Nowhere it is there. Only option here it is there. So that's why D is the correct option. Correct?
Yes, sir.
This becomes the correct option. No need to find x also. This is the beauty of multiple choice questions. You are not supposed to find complete answer. You have to just get the hint and you have to take the right option. That is the only thing. Understood, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I hope everybody understood 10th question. If everybody understood the question, say yes.
Yes, sir.
Ajit Patil, are you there? Ajit Patil? All right, dear children. I think I'll just have a look how many have joined. 8 have joined. 8 people are like regular. Deepthi, Pawan Patil, Raghavendra, Venkatesh, Rujan, Kaveri Pattar also joined. Okay, happy to have you here. Nisarga, how are you, Nisarga?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How about Kaveri? How are you, Kaveri?
Fine, sir. How are you, sir?
I am also fine. Thank you. Prajwal Melkari also joined us. Okay, all right, dear children. We'll carry forward the. Now, are you able to see the screen? Screen is visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Look at this question, 11th question. Please do this. It's very simple. Please tick the right option for this 11th question. The graph of x equal to minus 2 is a line parallel to the, yes, and draw the
X,
graph
Y
and
axis.
yeah, that's it, right. So x equal to minus 2 means here is minus 2, no? Here is minus 2 and here, that's how it comes. So everywhere, look at this, everywhere x should be minus 2. See, everywhere x is minus 2. That's why it is parallel to y-axis, correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I hope everybody got this question also. Very simple it is. Yes, dear children? Okay. So shall I move to next question now? 12th question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Have a look at this 12th question. The graph of y equal to 4x is a parallel to x-axis. I don't think so. Parallel to y-axis? Not so. Perpendicular to y-axis? No, that is also not possible, I guess. Passing through origin is the right option. No, whenever, see, look at this, whenever linear equation is there, no, dear children, any linear equation, y equal to 4x means you can do this graph and all, no? I mean, you know about this, no? X and y you are going to form here, yes or no? you are going to have that table and all. So if x is 0, y is also 0. If x is 1, y is 4. X is 2, y is 8. Do you know how to do this?
Yes,
Look
sir.
at this. X is 0 means y is also 0. X is 1 means 4 into 1 is like 4. X is 2 means 4 into 2 is 8. So if you draw this graph, generally if you draw this graph, how this graph will come? So here is a 0, 0. Definitely 0, 0 is there means it must be passing through this only, because this is a solution. And 1, 4 means it comes here. 2, 8 means it comes here. Now if you draw the graph, it comes like this, it passes through the origin, no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that's why it passes through the origin. Clear, dear children? Any linear equation, whatever linear equations are there, they can be made to pass through. That too, especially this y equal to 4x or without any that intercept. There is a concept called intercept which you don't want right now. These simple things will be taught to you. So y equal to 4x is a line passing through origin. Clear, dear children?
Sir.
Now let me
Yes,
give
sir.
you one more example. If I say y equal to x plus 3, does it pass through origin? Does it pass through origin? It should pass through origin means it must pass through 0, 0, no? Yes or no? Correct or not? Origin means what? 0, 0, right? If anything is passing through origin means it should pass through this point means its solution should be 0, 0 or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because graph means whatever graph I am having, whatever points are there on that graph, those are the solutions, Now if this graph is passing through this 0, 0, then that must be the solution. Now in this graph, if you put 0, 0, for example, y is 0 and x is also 0, then if you put 0 becomes equal to 3, which is wrong, 0 is not equal to 0, So this graph y is equal to x plus 3 is there, it do not pass through origin. This y equal to x plus 3, it is not at all passing through origin. Clear, dear children? Yeah, tell me, have you understood this? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Deepti? Yes, okay, all right. Now, here y equal to 4x is there, So if it is passing through 0, 0 means, look at this, y is 0, you keep, this is y, this is x, and if you put 4 into 0, so 0 is equal to 0, it is passing through, So that's why it is passing through origin. Yes, it is correct option, because it is satisfying. Clear, dear children? Yeah, it must be clear to you. Okay, all right. So let me move on to next question. Do this question. All of you, take the right option. 13th one. The graph of y equal to 5 is a line parallel to. Again, draw the graph. Y equal to 5. Y equal to 5 means somewhere it comes. And y should be constant. Is it parallel to x-axis, dear children? Y equal to 5? Parallel to x-axis, no?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no? Yeah. So that is the option, because look at this graph, it is parallel to x-axis. Already I have explained this, so you should not be having any trouble. Shall I go to next question?
Yes.
Sir.
Yes. All right. Have a look at this question. 14th question. Two equations in two variables taken together are called. I think yes. See, linear equation means what should be the degree? 1, no?
1.
And we don't know whether these equations have degree 1 or not, because two variables is mentioned, degree is not mentioned. That's why linear equation 2 we don't know. Quadratic equation means degree should be equal to 2. That too we don't know. Okay. Simultaneous equation, yes. None of the above, I don't know. I mean, simultaneous equation, no. Together means what, dear children? Simultaneous, no. So pair of linear equation in two variables means they are also called as simultaneous equation. So this is a new thing for you. So simultaneous equations is a correct option. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now let me move on to next question. 15th question. Please do this. I mean, there is a ambiguity here. I was just checking. I am not understanding what is this. If AM, BL, something they have done here. AX plus BY equal to C, LX plus MY equal to N has something they have given here. Let me change this and give you here. If instead of this, okay, if whatever they have written, AM divided by AM into BL, something they have given. So instead of that, if it is like this, A by L is not equal to B by M. Whatever I have rounded, no. So instead of that, this is there. Then take the option for this. If, then you have to go here. Then system of equations, AX plus BY equal to C and LX plus MY equal to N has. Look at this. This is like AX plus BY equal to C is like A1 is A, no? And B1 is B, no? And here A2 is L and B2 is M. So A by L is not equal to B by M means they must be having unique solution, no? Yeah? Yes or no, dear children? Yes or no? Assume that this is not there and that is the option I have given. Just check. A by L is not equal to B by M means the graphs are intersecting and they have unique solution, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I think everybody got it. Now it must be like this actually. This is not AM BL. AM is equal to BL, it must be. AM is equal to BL. Correct? It must be AM is equal to BL. Nothing other than that, maybe I think. If AM equal to BL, then system of equations AX plus BY equal to C and LX plus MY equal to N has. So if AM is equal to BL is there, AM equal to BL if it is there, if at all, I'm just guessing, then what can I write? I can write it as A by L is equal to B by M, no? A by
Yes,
L
sir.
equal to B by M, right? Yeah? Correct now, dear children? A by L is equal to
Yes,
B
sir.
by M. So if this is the condition, then what answer I can say if they are equal? Definitely unique solution to not possible. No solution, yes, possible. Infinitely many solutions, both are possible. No, if because I need other condition also. Here C is there, here N is there. So C by N, whether it is equal or not equal, I don't know. So that's why if even though AM equal to BL is given, so then also we are not able to say which option. Correct, dear children? Are you understanding what I'm saying? So that's why I just cleared the question and I gave you what is the question I have given you? A by L is not equal to B by M. I gave you and then we got unique solution. Clear, dear children? This question is not clear. So that's why I am dropping this question. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I think things are clear. So let me move on to next question. 16th question. Do this. If in the equation x plus 2y equal to 10, the value of y is 6, then the value of x will be. This is very simple. If in the equation x plus y is equal to 10, whatever x plus y equal to 10 is, x plus 2y equal to 10 is there, value of y is given, that is 6, then value of x will be.
Minus
X
2,
plus 2y, yeah, very simple. X plus 2y equal to 10 means x plus 2 into what is the value of y? 6, that is 10. X plus 12 is equal to 10, then x is equal to 10 minus 12. So x 10 minus 12 means minus 2 it is. Clear, dear children?
Yes,
Yeah?
sir.
Okay. It's very simple and everybody knows it is minus 2. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let me go to next question, 17th question. Do this question. The graph of equation 2x plus 3y equal to 5 is a vertical line, straight line, horizontal line, none of this. It should be a straight line, no, dear children? Vertical line means how it will be. For example, this is y-axis and this is x-axis means how the vertical line will be. It has to be like this, no? If this has to be the case, then only one thing should be there. What is that? X equal to 4 or x equal to 5, x equal to c or x equal to a something. If it is horizontal line means how the graph should be, it should be like this. Then only y element should be there. That is like y is equal to 4, 5 like that. So it is having both x and y and it is linear equation. That's why it is a straight line, no? Yes or no? So if you just draw the graph of this, no, dear children, by taking this x and y, you know how to find the graph of this. So that is like x and y. If you take and if you draw one graph, no. So how that will come? I mean, x and y you want to plot, no? Some x and y you got here, some x and y you got here, some x and y you got here, something you got here. So that graph comes like this, no, dear children. Is it a straight line or not? Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's why it is a straight line. Now, instead of this, the graph of equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 5, whatever it is there. If something was like x is equal to minus 4, what is the answer for this? Instead of this is not there now. The graph of equation x equal to minus
Vertical
4
line.
is a what? Yes,
Vertical
just
line.
think about it. How it comes, x equal to minus 4 means everybody knows here is the minus 4 and here the graph comes minus 4. Now look at this is a vertical line. No? Are you understanding what I'm saying? When both the variables are involved, dear children, then definitely the graph is going to be a straight line. Clear? Whether it will definitely not be vertical line or a horizontal line, but it will be a straight line. Something, for example, y-axis and x-axis, the graph may be like this, or graph may be like this, like this, like this, anywhere, or maybe this side and all. But definitely it won't be any vertical line or horizontal line. Clear, dear children? Understood? Yes. When both the variables are involved, then definitely graph is not a vertical line or horizontal line. It is a straight line. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. All right. So let me move to next question. 18th question. Do this 18th question. The value of k for which equations 3x plus 5y equal to 0 and kx plus 10y equal to 0 has a non-zero solution. What do you mean by non-zero solution? Even I haven't come across this non-zero solution. You just make it as I think it is has infinitely many solutions, I guess. Infinitely many solutions. So that is the option, I think. Yeah, infinitely many solutions. Even I am not sure whether to give infinitely many solutions. Even I'm a little confused when I saw non-zero solution. What is the meaning of non-zero solution? I did not get, even I did not get this. What is the meaning of non-zero solution? Okay. Anybody has any idea what is non-zero solution? Anyone? Deepti, Srujan, Nisarga, Kaveri, Rajwal, Pavan. Any idea what do you mean by non-zero solution? Just tell me. No idea. I mean, I don't have any idea like what is non-zero solution. Yes. I mean, that to 3x plus 5y equal to 0. Both are 0. It is equal to 0. And here also it is equal to 0. So now it has become very difficult for us to solve this kind of question. So 3x plus. So shall we drop this, dear children? Because non-zero means where I did not get this. If you get this, please tell me. If I get, then I will also be telling you. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, non-zero means I haven't come across this term non-zero. Non-zero means what is the meaning of non-zero if you go by the term? Non-zero means not zero, I mean other than zero, anything other than zero. Correct? Correct, no? Anything other than zero, non-zero means. So definitely zero won't come, I guess. Yeah. Then you have to look for other solutions. What are the solutions? If you look for, I mean, value of k such that it is having non-zero solution. So we are not getting what to do here. So you think about it. Once you get it, you tell me. Otherwise, I will be telling you. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, non-zero. Let me go to next question. Let us go to next question. Do this. The value of k for which the system of equations x plus k plus 1y, that is k plus 1, okay, k plus 1y is equal to 5 and k plus 1x plus 9y is equal to 8k minus 1 has infinitely many solutions. Very simple, no? Infinitely many solutions means go for it. I mean, here is a1 is like 1, no? Just write 1 divided by. What is a2? A2 is like k plus 1, write that also. And that is equal to Then what is b1? B1 is like k plus 1. Write that also, k plus 1 divided by what is b2? B2 is like 9. Write that, and that is equal to what is a c1? C1 here it is 5, and what is a c2 here? 8k minus 1. Is it all right? Whatever I have written. No need to bring
Yes.
this 5 this side, dear children. No need to bring. If you bring also, it becomes minus 5. If you bring this, it becomes minus bracket 8k minus 1. Then minus minus get cancelled, and 5 divided by 8k minus 1 only will remain. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now
sir.
we have one issue here. The issue is like we are going to get a quadratic equation. Right now, dear children? We are going to get a quadratic equation or not in this? If you send it this side, it becomes 9. And if you send this k plus 1 that side, it becomes into k plus 1 into k plus 1, no? K plus 1 into k plus 1, it becomes, right? Yes? Now 9 is equal to a plus b into a plus b is a plus b1 whole, a plus b whole square. A plus b into a plus b means k plus 1 whole square. Then it becomes 9 is equal to a plus b whole square means a square plus b square. B square is like 1 square means 1 only. Plus 2ab means 2k only. Correct? Yes or no? Then it becomes
sir.
a k square plus 1 plus a 2k minus 9 is equal to 0. Then it becomes a k square plus 1 minus 9 is like minus 8 plus a 2k is equal to 0. Then I mean put it in standard form, that is like k square plus a 2k minus 8 equal to 0. Clear? K square plus 2k minus 8 equal to 0. Now can you find the solutions of these things, dear children? Can you find the solution of this? K square plus 2k minus 8 equal to 0. You can find the solutions, no, easily. K square plus 2k minus 8. Find it out by using factorization method. Everybody can do this. Yeah. Just remember this, Kirti. Remember this and tell me, because I am going to rub this off. Yeah. Everybody got it, no? What I am trying to do here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So fine. Srujan, did you understand? Prajwal, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Nisarga,
Yes, sir.
Kaveri.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I hope everybody. Pawan.
Yes.
Yes, all right. K square plus 2k minus 8 it is, no? What is that? K square plus 2k minus 8 is equal to 0. You know factorization method, no? So can I write it as a k square plus 4k minus 2k minus 8 is equal to 0? Can I write it like this?
Yes, sir.
Because 4k minus 2k is like 2k and 4 into minus 2 is minus 8. So that is also okay. So k common, then k plus 4, and here also I am going to have k plus 4, then I am going to have minus 2, and that is equal to 0. So then I will have k minus 2 into k plus 4 is equal to 0. So that is k minus 2 is equal to 0, or k plus 4 is equal to 0. So here I am going to get k is equal to 2, and here I am going to get k equal to minus 4. So what is the value of k? 2. Minus 4 is also there, but minus 4 option is not there. So that's why 2 is the right answer. Did you get this? How to do?
Yes, sir.
Is it simple or difficult? It's simple, but needs some patience to solve this kind of question. All right, dear children, shall I go to next question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, all right. I think it is clear. Now let me go to next question, 20th question. Let us solve this. Please do this. The value of k for which the equations 3k plus 1x plus 3y equal to 2 and k2 means a 2k, right? K2 means 2k, it is 2k plus 1 into x plus k minus 2 into y equal to 5 has no solution, then value of then k is equal to. Yes. Tell me. No solution means everybody knows, right? So first of all, A1 is like 3k plus 1, no? 3k plus 1 divided by. Next is like k2 plus 1 means 2k plus 1. So I'm going to write it as 2k plus 1. Clear, dear children? And that should be equal to b1 by b2. b1 is like 3 only. So 3 divided by b2 is like k minus 2. Look at this. b2 is k minus 2. I'm going to write k minus 2 here. Clear? Yeah? Tell me. So it is not equal to, what is the word we are going to do with not equal to 2 by 5? So we are going to ignore this. Clear, dear children? Yes or no? Now, is someone having doubt this k into 2 means it is k square or 2k? Even I too don't know that. I just assumed like it is 2k because it is looking like k2 means it is 2k, right? Yes, dear children? Look at this. Wherever red color is there, no? So look at this. Is it k2 or k square? You have to know about that because I'm assuming that that is k2 because that is looking like k2, right? K into 2. Dipti, Nisarga, Kaveri, Srujan, Pavan, Prajwal. It's looking like k2, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's why I'm assuming like that is k2. So if I don't get the answer, then you have to try it with k square. Understood, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Yeah. All right. So just send this side and how much it becomes? It becomes a 3k plus 1, 3k plus 1 into k minus 2 is equal to 3 bracket 2k minus 1. Clear now? 3 bracket 2k minus 1. So just I'm sending all the thing crisscross. 2k plus 1, it is not minus 1. 2k plus 1. I'm assuming. Okay. All right. Next, 3k into k is 3k square. Then 3k into minus 2 is minus 6k. Then 1 into k is like plus k. Then 1 into minus 2 is like minus 2 is equal to 3 into 2k is 6k. Then plus 3. Okay. Now from this, what I'm going to get? I'm going to keep this 3k square here only, 3k square. Then minus 6k plus k is like minus 5k. Minus 5k. Then minus 2, then 6k means it becomes minus 6k and 3 means it becomes minus 3 and that is equal to 0. Clear, dear children? Whatever I have done, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Then do 3k square, then minus 5k minus 6k is like minus 11k, then minus 2 minus 3 is like minus 5. Yeah, just to solve this and you'll get the answer. How to solve? By factorization method or by which method you want to solve, just check into that, or quadratic equation. Yes, dear children, will you do this and find out the answer?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please do it. What are the factors? I don't think we are going to get any factors here. 3 into 5 is 15. 15 means 1, comma 3, comma 5, comma 15. 1, comma 3, comma 5, comma 15. I don't think we have any factors here for this. Yeah, I'm not getting any factors as of now. Okay. Now, otherwise, you use quadratic equation for this and find out the answer. Yeah. What will be the k value for this? The k value, we know the standard formula, no? Minus b. Already b is like minus 11. It becomes minus b means plus 11, no? Then under root b square. B square means what? Minus 11 whole square. That means 121. B square. Minus 4ac. Minus 4ac means minus 4 into a is like 3 and c is like again minus 5. C. Then divided by 2a. 2a means 2 into 3. Is it clear, dear children? Definitely, I am going to end up with some other answer here for assuming this as 2k. This is like a k2 is given a 2k. It must be k square only. Otherwise, they would have given it as 2k. Yes, dear children? Because it is looking like k2 or 2k. So that's why. Yeah, if you just find out the value of k here, what it will become? 11 plus or minus. So instead of this, whatever I have written here, minus under root 121 minus 4 into 3 into minus 5. 4 into 3 is like 12. 12 into 5 minus 5 is minus 60, and minus into minus is plus. So it becomes plus 60. 121 plus 60 is like 181. Under root 181. Under root 181, do we have any perfect square for that under root 181? No, right? Under root 181, no perfect square is available. Yeah. So that's why then none of these answers becomes correct if I take it as K2. Clear, dear children? Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you got to know the method how to do, but none of these answers become correct. Now by taking this as k square, you try. Okay, once this session is over, you try this by taking this as k square, but it is looking k2 only. That's why I took it as 2k and I did it. Take it as k square and do it, and let me know if you have any doubt. And in the next session, I will be discussing by taking it as k square. Is it clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
So did you understand all these questions how to do?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So I hope all these questions have become very clear. So if you are just looking at all these questions, no, dear children, up to all these 20 questions, definitely you must be having a feel like all the solutions are all the questions are all the MCQs are roaming about which concept? The concept of consistency and inconsistency, right? Consistency and inconsistency, right? So consistency means one solution or infinite solution. Okay, and inconsistency means no solution. One solution means only one solution means condition is a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Yeah, and second is like infinitely many solutions means a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, and no solution means not equal to c1 by c2. Here the graph is intersecting. If it is equal means only equal is there means they are coinciding, and not equal means they are parallel. About these things only MCQs will be roaming around. Is that clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I hope, do you think the session was useful and I gave some practice to you guys in this kind of questions? Was it insightful and something new you learned, at least something?
Yes, sir.
Yes, dear children. Yeah. So this 20th question, whatever 20th question is there, no, dear children, this 20th question, you take this as k square and try it. And if you are not getting any proper answer, then in the next section, in the next session, when I am discussing the questions tomorrow, I'll be discussing this. Okay, dear children.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shall we conclude the class? Yes. Tell me. Or I should keep on continuing. That's not possible. Yeah. All right, dear children. So thank you very much for joining the session. And tomorrow I'll be seeing you at 12 o'clock. All right.
Yes, sir.
Hi, sir.
Yeah. So all of you, till then, take care. Have a good day and bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Bye. Bye, everyone.